First time in Singapore? Here are 8 of the top things to do. Singapore is compact, roughly the same size as New York City, but the Southeast Asian city-state is brimming with culture and character, and plenty of things to do. Bordering the southern tip of Malaysia, just 1 degree north of the equator, the island of 5.6 million has become synonymous with hawker centres, urban gardens, and, of course, the famous Singapore Sling cocktail. Whether you're in town to sample the myriad street snacks, catch a cricket game or tour the recently renovated National Gallery, there's something for every type of traveller. Here are a few suggestions for what to see, do, and devour in the Garden City. Take a heritage tour. A British colony for nearly 150 years, from 1819 until 1963, Singapore boasts many beautifully maintained Victorian-era buildings along the Singapore River, just west of Marina Bay. A walk through the central area will take travellers on a heritage trail, from the Grand City Hall and Old Supreme Court, the Peranakan Museum, Fort Canning Flagstaff Street, Andrews Cathedral, Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall and the Arts House. Many of the heritage buildings hug the Padang, an open playing field home to both the Singapore Cricket Club, estate 1870, and the Singapore Recreation Club, estate 1883. Overlooking the cricket field, the recently renovated National Gallery specializes in Southeast Asian art. It is a popular stop thanks to its ever-changing interactive exhibits, including a recent show by Japanese artist Yayoi Kusama, who harnessed infinity mirrors, patterns and light to create a compelling visual experience. There's also a rooftop sculpture park, yarn bombing activities, film nights and even dancing, depending on the season. The National Gallery, 1 St Andrews Road, number 0101, Singapore 178,957, plus 65 627 17000. Peranakan Museum, 39 Armenian Street, Singapore 179,941, plus 65 633 27591 Street. Andrews Cathedral, 11 St Andrews Road, Singapore 178,959, plus 65 633 76104. Eat everything. Singapore is said to be one of the world's best food cities. And it's easy to see why. The island is home to the world's cheapest Michelin-starred meal. Hong Kong soya sauce chicken rice and noodle, a humble hawker stall that sells its famous chicken and rice dish for just $2 Singapore dollars, $1.42. This is just one of thousands of hawker stalls where travelers can indulge in tasty noodle dishes and quick snacks for just a few dollars. The options are endless and all delicious, from the flaky roti prata in Little India to grilled satay, kaya toast, a coconut-like jam served with half-boiled egg, Hokkien mee noodles, laksa, Hainan chicken rice, chili crab and ice kakang. A dessert made with shaved ice, condensed milk and assorted toppings such as red beans and mango. When thirst strikes, a cup of traditional kopi-o, thick black coffee with sugar, kopi kosong without sugar, grass jelly, soy milk or sugarcane juice should be easy enough to find. For a sampling of everything, Chinatown Complex Food Center is one of the largest hawker centers in Singapore, with more than 250 stalls. Nearby, Maxwell Road Hawker Center also draws crowds to its famous stalls, including the Tian Tian Hainanese chicken rice stall and Hoki porridge. And for a contemporary take on the traditional hawker center? Try Timbre Plus, an artsy outdoor gastropark with more than 30 food stalls, food trucks, craft beer vendors and live music nearly every night of the week. Hong Kong soya sauce chicken rice and noodle, 78 Smith Street, Singapore 058972 Maxwell Road Hawker Center, 1 Kadayanallur Street, 069184, Singapore, +65 979022826 Chinatown Complex Food Center, 335 Smith Street, number 02-127 Chinatown Complex, Chinatown, Singapore Timbre Plus, 73A Raja Crescent, JTC Launchpad, 139,957, Singapore, +65 625225545 Drink up the nightlife. Singapore might be known for its Singapore slings, best savoured at the famous Long Bar inside the 19th century Raffles Hotel, but that's not the only tipple worth a try. The city is home to countless cocktail bars, particularly around Clarke Quay, Club Street, Chinatown and the An Siang Hill area. Speakeasy 28 Hong Kong Street serves up American-style classic cocktails and barrel-aged favorites, while Bitters and Love specializes in Asian-inspired cocktails with quirky presentations, like a Kaya toast cocktail served in a mason jar. Nearby, Operation Dagger does experimental libations in a sculptural setting. For more low-key options, we'd suggest grabbing a seat outdoors at one of the hookah bars and alfresco cafes along Haji Lane.